Have you got teens or preteens that need a little bit of guidance when it comes to skincare? Are you concerned about their congestion? Are they starting to get a bit smelly and you have lots of questions? That's what I'm here for. So for quite a few years now, my services have evolved into helping people manage really difficult skin conditions. So that could be adult acne or teen acne, rosacea, pigmentation problems, all that sort of thing. So when we talk about teen skin, getting them into a consistent, gentle, non-stripping routine is the key to managing their skin and giving them lifelong skills to manage healthy skin. So when you go online or when you go into Sephora or any of the pharmacies, there's a whole range of products that are targeted specifically for teen skin. And most of them probably aren't right for your teen or your preteen in particular. So how do you choose those products? You don't. That's my job. Okay? Think of me like a skin coach. I can help these young people choose the right skincare, test things out, adjust a very simple routine. Let's not make it complicated. Okay, they should have other things going on in their life that they feel is much more important than washing their face. So the main tips I could give you when you're dealing with your teens is if they're using some sort of cleanser, then they need to be using some sort of moisturizer. Okay, the sebum that our skin produces naturally protects our skin and provides that barrier. If we're cleansing off the dirt and the sunscreen and all the pollution and everything, we're also taking some of that natural protection factor, which means we need to replace it with something clean that assists the skin to stay healthy and provide a bit of a barrier, which is what our skin does, right? Sometimes we need to use exfoliants, and that doesn't mean it has to be an extra step. Most of the time I will get preteens or teens to use an exfoliant instead of the cleanser, so they use it like a cleanser once or twice a week. But this is very unique to each skin. So what works for your niece or nephew or the other children at school probably isn't going to work for your child. Okay? We really need a bespoke approach. We need to find out what works for them. Something as simple as how it smells or feels is really important to anybody. It doesn't matter how young or old they are. So they really need to test things out, try it, see if it's manageable, and then go from there. So the best thing they can do after school is get a wet face washer and wipe their face over, okay? And anywhere else they might be suffering from acne, so that could be the chest or the back, okay? That will help regulate the pH until they can get into the shower later at night and cleanse their skin. Most of the time it's not necessary to cleanse your skin morning and night, but again, that's individual, so I can advise on that. If you've got teens that love to wear makeup to school, I wish I could say stop them doing it, but we're not going to stop them doing it, are we? That's what they're going to do. A full broad spectrum sunscreen with a tint in it that has skincare ingredients that's not going to clog their pores, something like this Whatnot product that I stock, that's a really good alternative, okay? Because it will give them a foundation coverage, but it's not going to damage their skin, and it will protect them from the sun as well, which is an added bonus. If they're wearing something like makeup quite regularly, makeup brushes need to be cleaned, so weekly at the very, very least, and that just means you need to wash them with a little bit of hand soap, rinse them well. If you have some isopropyl alcohol, rinse them in that and leave them to dry. Keeping hands clean before you touch your face. We can all pick at pimples at different times, but learning how to do it safely, I can teach that too. So with that in mind, I am developing a new little program, a skin coaching program, And this will run out into all sorts of skin conditions. So rosacea ladies, adult acne, you won't miss out. But I'm starting with my teens. So I will be offering some personal home visits, so they don't have to bring their products into me. I can come to you, see what's already in the bathroom, see what's going on, review with them, give them a mini little treatment at home and show them how to use the products, and coach them through a few weeks. And that could be 4 weeks where I check in with them every week. It could be 2 to 3 months. It really depends on the state of the skin and what we need. And sometimes that can mean I recommend you get some medical intervention too. And that doesn't just mean Roaccutane. There are so many options from the GP now that you can get assistance with if we feel that that's necessary. So I can guide you through that too. If you want to get in touch and find out about my new skin coaching services, I can do them online as well. But for my Brisbane people, if you'd like me to come out and visit sometime soon, just let me know.